Hey everyone, um, greetings, dear teacher. I hope you are very well in these situations about this pandemic. Uh, unfortunately, uh, the situation is going to happen a positive way, in a positive way, and I'm agreed that I am really convinced that this situation is going to is going to be part of our story in order to create a union and change our life. Uh, After this, we have to work much, and we try to be together without prejudice. Okay, I want to start with this activity, and this activity I want to show you about the openings in my personal opinion. The openings language is part of the language that reflections of our society, its culture, and it's the way of understanding the world. For these reasons, we try to find words without direct translations because they express our idea. Through this theme, we see the richness of the language or culture lies in the ability to express situations through a few words, feelings that overwhelms us to automatically recognize the use of an idea with someone wants to speak with a lot of personality, something we want to say in order to persuade or appear a person in order to convince about something or to use in a professional way when you work for whatever place. I don't know. For that reason, I want to start with a few examples. A few examples. It is normal. It is very normal to um, it is very is most common is most commonly used in when in the TV or a different situations of our lives. For example, for instance, there are many of these, such as staff reductions, when you it refers dismissal when your boss wants to get fired. You, as it happens nowadays. Nowadays, many companies in this country are, are getting fired to to their personal. Unfortunately, we hope that the situation change. In golden age, another example is the golden age or old aged. Better known is the third age. Is another opinion. Another example is go to the better life. It refers to when the person passed away or the person died, whatever situations. Um, another openings nowadays we know is when we refer to a person, it's black or in a professional in an ethical way, we refer to a colored person, but in Bulgarian person it's a black. And other example is a person with a different abilities. For example, is better in the professional or better now is disabled. As I said before, the euphemisms are used to indicate our intentions when we want to communicate something. For example, let's suppose that the protagonists of our statement are as a certain group of journalists. If our intention is to support their word, we are going to use euphemisms as messengers. But on the contrary, we don't support the word. We could call liars. I want to present this example because it seems to me most decisive regarding to use the openings. That openings is used to use in order to express our proper idea, as I said before. For example, in other situations, we suppose it to another protagonist, doctors whose works is not recognized in the better way are also often referred to as the killers of the people healthy, which is means matasanos. As those whose practice a police farm from the ones of the government, regardless of the inclinations. They this often is turn is become is becoming an insult, and that insult is a made up of bombastic words to demonstrate that insults intelligent, and that insults demonstrate ignorance in order to convince to others that the people are like that. These are just some of the examples of happenings help us to make up our reality. Although its intentions is far, although its intentions is far from the art of rhetoric, but we try to use like this. In general, the use of the often is look for to make up our reality and make it more tolerant and avoid talking about the things, summarizing and looking for facilitating the proper name of the situations. The openings also serve to make up prejudices. Algeriophanes has replaced that the word the prejudice is still there. If not, why we use the ophemens? These types of expressions helps to keep hiding is trying to say it or cannot be seen as normal marked in a tolerance of discourse. I don't know. For that reasons, we try to use our language in the better way in order to know, in order to make known to the other peoples, our professionals, our ethic in the moment to speak. Okay, teacher. I hope you like this video. This is my video for this activity in this assignment. See you there.